now, what do you mean by Bellman-Ford algorithm is, it is also a single source shortest path algorithm, same like Dijkstra's. So we already discussed in third module, right? Dijkstra's algorithm. The Dijkstra's algorithm is a single source shortest path algorithm. Even the Bellman-Ford algorithm is also single source shortest path algorithm. So what is the difference between this both is, Dijkstra's algorithm will not support the negative edges, whereas the Bellman-Ford algorithm supports negative edges. Are you following this?
Yes,
Hello?
sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Now, what is the purpose of, like, what is the significance of giving the edge cost as negative is, it depends on the model what we are representing. Suppose, if you are representing a energy model, like chemistry, in a chemistry model, if you are representing an energy model in the graph, energy liberated will be denoted as positive, whereas energy absorbed is noted as negative. The same thing if you come for network models. Suppose if link goes down or link failure occurs, still if you want to reroute gracefully, in that time we'll be using negative edge. Okay.
Yes,
Now, since negative, if I specify negative edge, that will be a smallest edge, isn't it?
yes, sir.
If I specify a negative edge, that will be the smallest edge.
Smallest edge.
Yeah. So if I keep on selecting the smallest edge, there might be a chances that I might get a cycle. Cycle is nothing but a loop. The same data will be transferred in the loop. It's a waste, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Right? So we have to make sure that even though we Bellman-Ford algorithm allows the negative edge, but we have to take a steps to check whether by choosing that edge will frame a negative cycle or not. Students, can you please mute yourself? I'm getting a disturbance there.
Hello, my friend.
Now, we have to choose the negative edge as the smallest edge, but choosing that edge should not form a cycle. Okay? That step will be checked in the Bellman-Ford algorithm. Are you following this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now we'll just go to the problem. Now I have taken one graph here. Is the screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now it's very simple. If you know the formula, this problem will become very, very easy. Now, in this case, see, if you want, we need to find the shortest path.
Yeah, sure.
So let me take d of v. D of v is equals to min of, here u1, u2, so on is the incoming edge vertex. Is u1, u2, u3 is incoming edge vertex. So once I solve the problem, you'll come to know. So in this case, let me consider 1 as a source. Let me consider as what? 1 as a source. So which are the remaining vertices here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So now, first you should maintain this table. The remaining vertex are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it out still here?
No, sir.
Okay. For the vertex 2, now for the vertex 2, which are the incoming edge vertex? Is it 1
Yes, sir.
as well as 3?
Yes, sir.
1 as well as 3, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So now, can I write the formula for d of 2 as is equal to min of d of What is the incoming vertex here? 1 as well as 3, isn't it?
3. Yes, sir.
As I said, U1, U2 will be acting like what? Incoming edge vertex. So can I write this as, in place of U1 as D of 1 plus the edge cost of 1 comma 2? Are you able to understand this formula? Yes? Shall I repeat?
Yes, sir.
Shall I repeat? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now it's nothing but distance of intermediate vertex, that incoming vertex 1 plus the cost of 1 to 2. What is the cost of 1 to 2? Yes? Any doubts still here?
No, sir.
Sir,
You
there
have
is a
one-
lot of background
Yes.
noise, sir.
What?
The background noise,
One
sir.
second. I'll just mute. Now?
Yes, sir.
Students? Yeah, okay. Now you have, I have written for one incoming vertex for 2. What is one more incoming vertex? Is it 3?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How can I write this formula as D of 3
3
plus
plus
cost of 3 to 2?
Yes, sir.
Cost of 3 to 2. Are you able to follow this?
Yes, sir.
Understood, right? Yeah. So now if you understand how to write this formula, this problem will be very easy. Okay. So now I'll be putting this formula here. So which are the incoming edge vertices? 1 comma 3. Yes. So any doubts still here?
No, sir.
Okay. Now next vertex is third vertex. For the third vertex, which are the incoming edge vertex? Which are the incoming? Can you see incoming
and
edge?
4.
1 and
4.
1, 4?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, so incoming vertex is 1 comma
4.
4. Now, can you tell me the formula here?
D of 1.
D of
1.
3 is equal to min of
D of
minimum of D of 1.
1.
Yes, plus H cost
of
of 1 to 3,
Yes, sir.
comma, then
Plus
distance of, yeah,
D of
distance of D of 4 plus H cost of 4 to 3.
yes, sir.
Yes. Next vertex 4. Now for the vertex 4, how many incoming edge are coming? Incoming edge vertex for vertex 4.
1, sir. Only 1.
Only 1, isn't it?
yes, sir.
So since it is only 1, it's nothing but like that vertex is 1 here. No need to write min. So directly I can write it as what? D of 4 is equal to what? D of 4 is equal to what? D of 1 plus cost of 1 comma 4.
Yes, sir.
Are you following the students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What about 5? Vertex 5? Which are the incoming vertex for
2
5?
and 3.
2
2 and
and
3.
2 and 3?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Can you all tell this formula for this?
2
2
comma
comma 3
Comma
is the incoming vertex. Yeah.
3. D of
Distance
5.
of 5 is equal to, yeah,
Min
is
of
equal to min
D
of,
of
very good, D of 2 plus
cost of
cost of
2,
2
5.
comma 5,
2,
comma, yes,
D of
D of
3
3 plus
plus cost
of 3 comma
3, 5.
5. That's all. Okay.
Yes.
Now for 6. For 6,
1, sir.
for
Only
6.
1. Yeah.
Only one vertex. What is that?
4.
Okay. 6, you have only one vertex. That is 4. Can I write like this? D of 6 is equals to. See, who is that? Please mute yourself. So disturbing.
నార్మల్ రీఛార్జ్ తెలీదు ఫ్రెండ్స్ అని మనకి మొబైల్ డాంగలం కాదు అది తెచ్చి
Now, can I write this as so one incoming vertex is 4. Can I write this formula directly? D of 6 is equal to D of 4 plus
Sir,
cost of 4 to 6.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
What about 7? What about 7?
Two incoming
Two,
edges.
sir.
5 and
6.
6 are the incoming edge vertex. The formula remains like this. D of 7 is equals to min of D of 5 plus cost of 5 to 7, comma D of 6 plus cost of 6 to 7. Okay? Yeah. So once you know this, writing this formula, the problem will be very, very easy. So hope you have understood till here. Any doubts? No, right? Okay. Now, since it is we are using dynamic programming approach, we have to make it a table. Okay. Now, D of 1, 2 for all the vertices. How many vertices are there here?
7.
How many vertices are there? 7 vertices are there. For all these vertices, this distance matrix indicates the shortest path. Okay. And K I will tell later what is that. It is number of iterations. Fine. So initially, the first iteration, we have to write the direct edge cost. In the first iteration, we have to write what? Direct edge cost. Yeah, students, can you please take pen and paper with you people? Book and pen.
Sorry.
Because like you people will be doing the calculation. So I'll enter the values here. Okay, fine. The first step here is the distance of source will be always 0, isn't it? Or a cost? Yes or no? So I have taken 1 as a source. So distance of 1 will be what?
0.
0. Now, for the remaining vertices, we have to write the direct edge cost from the source. If there is a direct edge, write that cost. If there is no direct edge, write infinity. Are you following this?
Yes.
If there is a direct cost, you write that cost. If not, you write infinity.
Infinity.
Okay? So now, you have a direct cost from 1 to 2.
Yes, sir.
Yes, what's the cost? Edge cost?
6.
6. What about 1 to 3?
5.
5.
5. What about 1 to 4?
5.
No, sir.
8.
What about 5?
No, sir.
You don't have an edge cost. We have to write infinity. So I'll write here 999, but you write that infinity symbol.
No, sir.
Okay? You write infinity symbol. I will write here 999. Are you following this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. From the second step, we need to use that formula. From the second step, we have to use that formula. Now, first step, any doubt? What's the first step? Write the distance of source as 0. And for remaining vertices, write the edge cost. If you have an edge, you write that edge cost. If you don't have a direct edge, write what?
Infinity.
Infinity. Hope everyone understood till here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. From the second step, second iteration, we have to use this formula. Okay. So now K equal to 2. Now already we know how we got this formula, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Approach. For the current state, to find the current state value, we have to use what? Previous state result. Am I audible to you, students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
To find the current state values, we have to use what? Previous state result.
Values.
Okay, previous state values we should use.
Jonathan,
Okay, sir.
Yeah, sir.
you go to the previous sheet.
Yeah, sir.
In that, you also add vertex from where they are connecting to.
Here itself, sir. In
Yeah,
this.
there only. So that will become easier for them to identify path.
Okay.
Not there. Just below that. In the first iteration.
Here, sir.
No, in the first iteration.
Yeah. This one.
No, in the before, first iteration. First row. Yeah. Here.
Yeah, this row. Yeah, sir.
Yeah, it is 0 coming from. It is
It's
not
the
coming
source.
from anywhere. So
Anywhere.
It is -0.
Okay, so like this, no, sir. 1 hyphen comma 0.
Correct. So we'll try to add that out so that it
Okay.
becomes easier.
Okay. 2 via 1, no, sir. Like
Yeah.
this you are telling. Via.
No, don't mark this 2. These are all not required.
Okay, just
Only
1
these.
comma 6.
Yeah.
1 comma 6 is sufficient.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
What about this? Like this 1 comma 5.
5.
Then this
1 comma
1 comma 5.
1 comma 999.
And no, you don't have a edge, direct edge. So hyphen comma dash comma infinity.
Yeah. So that hyphen indicates that still we are not aware of.
Still we didn't.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Any doubts still here, students? Fine.
No, sir.
So now from the second step, we have to use this formula, that is d of 2 is equals to this formula. Okay. So it's equal to min of, what is d of 1? What is d of 1 value? Is it 0?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
0? Yeah. 0 plus, what's the h cost from 1 to 2? What's the h cost from 1 to 2?
6.
6. Correct? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. 6, comma. What is D3? D3? D3?
1 comma 5.
Value is nothing but what?
5.
Value is 5.
5.
5 plus, what is 3 to 2? H cost 3 to 2?
5, sir. 5.
3 to 2. See here, 3 to 2.
Minus 2.
Can you see here H cost 3 to 2?
Minus 2.
Minus 2, right? Students, you are following, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Minus 2. So 0 plus 6, 6. 5 minus 2, 3. Which is minimum? It's min of
3. Yes,
6
sir.
comma 3. Which is minimum? 3. So D of 2 is what? 3.
3.
Okay? Okay. Now we'll go for D of 3. D of 3 is min of, D of 1 is what? 0 plus, what is H cost from 1 to 3? In this graph?
5, sir.
5. Yeah, good. So it is 5, comma, D of 4. What is the D of 4 value in the table? Previous table?
5.
D of 4, 5. Correct.
5.
5. Yeah. 5 plus, what is for H cost of 4 to 3?
Minus 2. Minus 2.
4 to 3? Minus 2.
Minus 2.
4 to 3 is what? Minus 2. So, which is minimum here?
3.
3 is
Yes,
minimum.
sir.
Correct? Okay. And D of 4, since it is only one edge, what? Only one edge. So, no need to find minimum. 0 plus 1 to 4. What's the H cost of 1 to 4?
5.
5.
Yeah, 1 to 4 is 5. So, it remains 5 itself. It remains what? 5 itself. So, it's equal to 5. Okay? 5. So, next we'll go for D of 5. Okay?
Yes,
So,
sir.
min of, what is D of 2? Previous value, not the current value. You should take the previous value only. What is D of 2 previous value?
3.
6. D of 2 is what? 6. D of 2 is 6. 6 plus, what is H cost from 2 to 5? 2 to 5.
Minus 1.
Minus 1. 2 to 5, it's minus 1. Okay, comma. What is D of 3 value? D of 3 value?
5, sir.
5. D of 3 value is 5. Okay, 5 plus, what is H cost of 3 to 5?
1.
1.
3 to 5? 1. Okay, yeah. Yeah, 1. So, which is minimum here?
5, sir.
6 minus 1 or 5 plus 1?
5.
5 is minimum. Okay, 5 is minimum. Okay, fine. Now D of 4. What is D of 4?
5, sir.
5 plus, what is cost of 4 to 6?
Minus 1.
4 to 6?
Minus
1. Minus 1. 4 to 6 is minus 1. So what you got as a minimum value
4.
here?
4.
4. 4, isn't it?
Yes,
And D of 7. Min of, what is the previous value of D of 5? What is previous value of d of 5?
Infinity.
Infinity. So it is infinity, correct? So
Yes.
infinity plus, obviously infinity plus something will be what? Infinity.
Infinity.
What is cost of 5 to 7? 3, 3. Okay, both are 3, 3. Okay, so let me write here infinity plus 3, comma, infinity plus 3. So obviously this will be equal to what? Infinity itself. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now can you all tell the values? What are all values we have got here? D of 2 as what?
3.
D of 2 as what? 3. Sir, for their easy purpose, I'll write the direct values itself, sir. Janardhan, sir? Okay. So 3. Next, what about this value?
3.
3 itself? Okay. What about D of 3? Sorry, 1 second.
So D of 1 is 0.
Always this is 0. You just write 0. Everywhere you write 0. Okay. So D of 2 is 3. D of 3?
3.
D of 3 is also 3.
Yes, sir.
D of 4 is 5.
5.
Okay. So I'll write in the table 3,
You can help sir with the values. He's
Five.
keeping on scrolling. Okay.
5. Then what about
Yes.
this? D of 5?
5, sir.
Have you noted down or not? Okay.
Yes,
no
sir. It's
problem.
5.
5, 4, 999. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. 5, 4, 999. 5, 4, 999. Any doubts in the second step?
No, sir.
That's all. Now we have understood the first step means the same formula we have to use for how many times in the sense? Yeah, sir.
There also we need to associate vertex from where they are. It is
Sir, but I
penultimate.
told for the easy purpose to note the values, I will write as it is. Later I'll change it, sir.
Because,
Because,
it is also required. So once it
yeah,
keeps
yeah.
on falling down, it may become.
Sir, I'm not getting you, sir.
No, every penultimate vertex needs to be attached.
Yeah, sir. What I said is like they are getting confused with this both. So I'll write direct values. I will change it later, sir. Is this fine?
Because they'll not get confused because they have done in Dijkstra similar to that. Friends.
Okay. Okay, sir. Then I will write it vertex. Okay.
Because answer in
Mhm.
the exam also they require like that.
Okay, sir. Fine. So via which node we got this 3 value, students? Via D3, correct? Students?
Yes, sir.
First value was 6. The second value is 3. Via which node we got?
3.
3. So can I write as 3 comma 3?
Yes, sir.
Can I write here 3 comma 3? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What about D3? D3, via which node you got as a minimum value?
4. 4.
Yes,
4.
4. So it is via 4 comma 3. What about this? D4, it is only one node. So I'll write 1 comma 5. Then D5, via which node you got as a minimum for D5?
2.
Yes, 2 via 2, correct. Then it is 2 comma 5. Okay. Then what about this 6th node?
What's that?
6th node, only one node is there, 4.
Yes,
Why?
sir.
Via 4 itself,
Yes, sir.
4 comma 4. Still we didn't get this value, so I'll write dash comma infinity. Okay. So now the same formula we have to repeat for n minus 1 times. We have to repeat for how many times? N minus 1 times, where n is number of vertices. That's why I have written this k. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll tell last iteration why it is. So we have to repeat this for how many times? N minus 1 times. Okay. Are you following this? Can we
Yes,
go for
sir.
the second iteration?
Yes, sir.
The same formula, but I need to consider d of 2 as what? 3.
The previous.
D of 3 as 3 and D of 4 as 5.
Okay.
D of 5 as 5, d of 6 as 6, and d of 7 as 999 itself. Okay. So now what I'll do here is, like, instead of scrolling up, can I write the values? D of 2 is equal to
3.
what is the 3,
3, sir.
comma, d
D
of 3 is equals to
3.
3, comma, d of 4 equal
5.
to
5.
5, comma, d of 5 equal to
5.
5,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Then d of 6 equal to
4.
4.
4.
Then d of 7 is equals to 999. So instead of scrolling up, I'm just writing the values here. The same. What's the
Six.
what's the 6?
Six,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah, 6, comma.
3.
D of 3 is what? 3. What is the h cost from 3 to 2?
Minus 2.
Minus 2.
Minus 2.
Now, what is the minimum value?
1, sir.
3 minus 2, 1. Isn't it? Via what you are getting? Via what? Via 3 itself?
Yes, sir.
So can I write this as 3, comma 1?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. What about D3? Min of
0 plus.
0 plus, good. 0 plus 1 to 3 is 1 to 3 is how much?
5,
5,
sir.
right?
5.
5, comma. D4 is how much? 5 plus 5
Minus
plus
2. Minus 2, sir.
minus 2. Okay. So 5 minus 2 is what?
3.
3. Via what you are getting this value?
4.
4 itself. So I'll write as what? 4
4,
comma.
3.
Correct? Okay. Then what about D4? It's a direct value. So 0 plus what?
5.
0 plus
5,
5.
sir.
So it is nothing but via 1 I'm getting as 1 comma 5 itself. Yes?
Yes, sir.
What is D of 5 now? D of 5? Min of? Yeah, min of? D2 is how much?
3.
3 plus 2 to 5 minus 1.
Yes, sir. Minus 1.
2 to 5 is minus 1 comma. D3. What is D3? D3 is 3, isn't it?
3. Yes, sir.
3 plus 1. Correct?
Yes, sir. 1.
So what value you are getting here now?
2.
2. Via which node you are getting?
2.
2 itself. Can I write 2 comma 2?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What about D4? I mean D6?
4.
D6 is
5 plus.
5 plus, correct? 5
Minus
plus
1. Minus 1.
minus 1. So what you're getting it as?
4.
4 via 4 itself. So I'll write 4 comma 4. Now, very important step. D7. Now what is the previous value of D5?
5, sir.
5 plus 5 to 7 is 3. Correct?
Yes, sir.
5 plus 5 to 7 is 3. Correct? Then what is 6 value? D6 value?
4, sir.
4 plus 3. Which is minimum here?
7.
7. Via which node?
6.
Via which node? 6 node. Can I write it as 6 comma 7 here?
Yes.
Yes, that's all. Okay. So now here now after getting the value, so go to the table and fill the table. So this we got via 3 itself. 3 comma what? 1, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Then this value
4, 3.
4 comma 3 itself. 4 comma 3.
1, 5.
Then 1 comma 5.
2, 2.
1 comma 5. Okay. Then
2, 2.
2 comma 2. Very good. 2 comma 2. Then this is 4 comma 4 itself. 4 comma 4. And this 6 comma 7. Hope you have understood this step.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, the same formula we have to use, but we have to consider which values now? This values we should consider.
Previous value.
The previous value. Shall we do this iteration now?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now for k equal to 4, so what is 1 second, d of 1 is 0, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
That source is 0. comma. D of 2 is got as what? 1. D of 3 is 3. And D of 4 is 5. D of 5 is 2. And D of 6 is 4. And D of 7 is what?
7.
7. Okay. So now you people should tell me the values. Min of, yeah, D of 1 is 0 plus, what is cost of 1 to 2?
6, sir.
6. Same thing you have to repeat. Okay. Then D of 3?
3.
3 plus, yeah,
Minus 2.
minus 2. 3 plus minus 2, what you get?
1.
1 itself. You're getting what? 1 via which node?
3, 1.
3, 1. Shall I go to the table? Now, when you all calculate and tell me the values? Yes? Yes or no, or should I solve?
Yes.
Solve it, sir.
You will solve or I should solve?
Solve, sir.
You people should solve now. Tell me fast. Solve and tell me the values. Next. What about this? D of 3.
Four comma three.
4,3.
How much? 4, 3. 4, 3. Yes, everyone got the value? Yes, 4, 3. Yeah, 4, 3. Okay, what about this? D of 4? It's 1, 5. Because it's only one edge is there, it will remain 1, 5 itself. What about D of 5? Yes, please. Now it will change D of 5. Please tell me the values for D of 5. Yeah, D of 5 is equal to min of
1 plus
1 plus
minus 1.
minus 1. Very good. Then D of 3 is what?
3 plus
3 plus 1.
1.
Which is minimum here? 1
0.
minus 1. What you get? 0. Via which node you are getting that 0? Via which node?
2, 0.
2, 0. It is 2, 0. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So I'll write here 2, 0. 2, 0. Okay, fine. What about D of 6?
4.
Can I write 4, 4 directly?
Yes, sir.
Because only one edge is there, 4, 4. Then what about D of 7? D of 7? Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, D of 7, you tell me. Min of, what is D
2
of
plus
5?
2 plus
2 plus 3, correct?
yes, sir.
Comma. Then this is what?
4
4
plus
plus 3.
3.
Which is minimum?
5, sir.
Via which node?
5. No,
5.
6.
Via
5,
Via 5. Via 5. So I'll write it as 5, 5. So hope you have understood it here. Okay. 5, 5. Okay. So now you people calculate the 5th iteration and tell me the values. Take your time, solve and tell me the values first. His first value is what? What's the first value? I'll just display the formulas if you want. Is it 3, 1?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's 3, 1. Okay. What about this value? What about this value?
4, 3.
Very good. 4, 3. Then
1, 5.
1, 5.
1, 5 itself.
4.
Yeah. Then
So this
this remains 2, 0 itself.
Yes, sir.
This remains 4,
4,
4.
4.
Then this. I'll just display the formula. D of 7 is equal to min of D of 5 plus cost of 5 to 7, comma D of 6 plus cost of 6 to 7.
2, 0.
Very good. 2, 0. No. What is D5 value? D5 value is 0.
So 5, 3, sir.
5, 3.
5,
Correct. 5, 3. See, D of 0 is 0. D of 5 is 0. 0 plus cost of 5 to 7 is 3. Correct. So 0 plus 3, you get 3. So it is 5, 3. Okay. 5, 3. Now in this, you check any values is changed here. Check here any values is changed.
Only the D of 7.
Only D of 7 is changed. So remaining all values remain same as it is.
Yes, sir.
If you want to calculate, so I'll just write here, it remains as it is. Okay. So now you check, again you do this iteration for D of 7. Again you get 5, 3 itself, if you solve. If you want, I'll just show here. What is D of 7? D of 5 is 0.
0.
Plus 3, comma. What is D of 6? D of 6 value is 4.
Yes,
4
sir.
plus 3. Correct.
Yes, sir.
So which is minimum here? 3 itself. Via which node we are getting?
5, 3.
5, 3. It's remain same? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, n minus 1 iteration, we'll perform this operation n minus 1 times to find the shortest path. And to find the negative edge, negative cycle is there or not. To find whether negative cycle is present or not, we'll compute one more iteration. Any doubts? Students?
No, sir.
Right? So we'll compute n minus 1 iterations to find out the shortest path. And last iteration we will compute to check whether we have a negative cycle or not. So anyways, in the next problem we'll come to know. Now, do you have any change in the 5th iteration? No. 6th iteration also there is no change. What about 7th iteration?
It also remains.
No change, no?
No
It
change.
remains as it is, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So it remains as it is. Now you check the previous iteration value and 7th iteration value. Is there any change?
No, sir.
No. If there is no change, then the graph doesn't have negative cycles. We have a shortest path for it. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is the shortest path for what? To reach 2. Via 3 we get 1. Shortest path for 3 is 3, 5, 0, 4, 3. If any one value is changed with respect to previous iteration and this iteration, only last iteration only. You have to see last iteration with the previous iteration. If any one value is changed, then the graph has negative cycle. Then we don't get a shortest path. No shortest path for that graph. We are stopping there. We are telling that we cannot find the shortest path for the graph because it has negative graph cycle. Understood, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So any doubts here?
Yes, sir.
So what's the first step we have did? What's the first step we have did here?
Find the
Formulas, isn't it? Which are the incoming edge vertex? For that we have found the formulas. Okay. And in the first, when k equal to 1, we are writing what? The direct edge cost from the source. So if there is no direct edge cost, we should write infinity. Okay, we should write what? Infinity. Okay, fine. So from second iteration, we are following the formula. That formula we are following and we are writing this values. And last, we have to check what? Last value and the previous row value. If everything is same, then what?
we read this.
That is a correct. No, there is a shortest path for that graph. No negative cycle. Understood, right?
Yes.
Shall we go for another problem?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, yes. Now we'll go to the next problem. Yeah. Tell me, in this graph, how many vertices are there? 4 vertices are there. So n minus 1 time we'll be doing to find the shortest path, and last iteration we are computing to check whether the graph has what?
Negative cycle.
Negative cycle or not. Correct? Okay. So now what is A? I'll take it as a source. That A will be what? 0. So I'll just write dash comma 0, because since it is a source. B, you have a direct edge.
Yes, sir. 3.
Via what? A. So can I write this as A comma 3?
3. Yes, sir.
Okay. What about C?
Infinity.
You have a direct edge? Infinity. Correct? So I'll write dash comma 999, but you write infinity symbol.
A comma
Okay.
3.
Then this is what?
A comma
A comma 3. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, from the second iteration, we have to find the formula. For B, which are the incoming edge vertex? For B, which are the incoming?
C
A and C. Correct? A and C. So I wrote this formula. So hope you don't have doubt by writing this formula, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
What about C? What about C?
Only B.
Only B is a incoming edge vertex. So I wrote for B this formula. Okay. For a D, for D,
2, sir. 2 each.
for D, A as well as C. Correct?
Yes,
So you get this formula. Okay. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Now you people calculate and tell me the values. Min of is
Is it
equal
3,
to
sir?
min of, what is D of A?
0 plus
0
3.
plus 3, comma,
Infinity plus 1.
999 plus 1. So among this is what?
3 is minimum.
Plus 1. 3 itself is minimum. Via which node?
A.
Via A node. Can I write it as A comma 3 again?
Yes, sir.
I'll write it as A comma 3. So hope all the students are following this, right?
Yes, sir.
So this will be, I'll repeat the same values. I mean, since it's a source, I'll repeat for all the columns. This is A comma 3 again, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, A comma 3. What about C? What is the formula for C? Distance of B. What is distance of B we got in the previous iteration? 3 plus
Minus 1.
3 minus 1. What you get?
2.
2. Via which node?
B comma.
B comma 2?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah. So it is B comma 2. Okay. Yeah. B comma 2. What about D? What about D? What about D? Min of, yeah, min of, what is D of A? 0 plus, yeah, A to D is how much?
3, sir.
A to D? One second. A to 3. Okay. 3, comma.
Infinity plus 1.
Yeah, infinity plus 1. So obviously it is what? What is the min
Three.
value here? 3 itself. Via which node?
A comma
node. A comma 3. Yes. Shall I repeat the same value, right? A comma 3, right? Yeah. So now for the next iteration, what you should do? You have to consider these values and you should find out. Okay. So now we'll go for the next iteration. Okay. Now in the next iteration, is equals to min of, yeah. What is D of A? 0 plus
3.
what cost of A to B? 3.
3, sir.
What is D of C?
2.
Yes, 2. 2
One.
plus minus 1.
1.
2 plus minus 1. So what value you get now? What is the H cost from C to B?
A to D is 1.
C to B how much? Minus 4.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
here, C to B is minus 4.
Yes, sir.
Correct. It is minus 4.
Minus 2, sir.
It's minus 4, right?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's minus 4. Now, what is the answer you get?
Minus 2.
Via which node?
Minus 2, sir.
Via which node? C.
C.
Via
C.
C. Via C you get. So, C comma minus 2. Yes, students, any doubts here? No, right?
No.
Yeah. This what? C comma minus 2. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, D of this has become C comma minus 2. Okay, fine. So now come for C value. Now distance of B is what? 2. 2, isn't it? So now, yeah, 2 plus what is h cost of B to C?
Minus 1.
Minus 1.
Yes,
So
sir.
2 minus 1, what you get?
1. B comma 1.
B to C is 1. B comma 1 you get. Correct?
Yes, sir.
You get B comma 1. B comma 1. Okay, what about this? Distance of D. What is the formula for distance of D? D of A. What is D of A? Mean
0.
of, yeah, mean of
0 plus
0 plus, yeah, 0 plus
3.
A to D is 3. Yeah, D to C is how much?
2
Previous value 2.
comma 1.
2 plus 1.
1.
Correct? So what is the value here?
3.
3 itself. So both are 3. Either you can take via A or via C.
C.
Either of that. You can take any one. Via A or via C. So I'll just take via A itself. Or if you want, you can take via C. No problem. Okay? Fine.
Yes, sir.
Now come for this iteration. Last iteration. Till here we have to do to find the shortest path. The last one we have to do to find the
The
what?
negative cycle.
Negative cycle.
Cycle.
Okay. Now we'll do the fourth iteration. Last iteration. Yeah. Now tell me how to do this. Min
excuse
of,
me, sir.
yeah,
In the third iteration,
yeah. The third.
D of C value is B comma 2, sir, not B comma 1.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, this is correct. B comma
2.
2. B comma 2. Correct. Correct. Correct.
There also you have taken 2, sir, not 1. 3 in the formula.
Okay, okay. So now it is B comma 2 only. 3 minus 1, 2. Correct. Thanks. Thanks for correcting. So here in this now, like k equal to 2,
Yes, sir. Yeah.
it is this is
No,
3,
sir.
right?
D of C, sir.
D of C 3 minus 1, it is 2. Correct.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So now last iteration we will compute. Now last iteration we will do min of, yeah, tell me, min of, yeah,
0 plus
0 plus
3.
0 plus 3 comma, D of C is what? 2. It is 2, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
2,
Minus 4.
2 plus
Minus 4.
minus 4.
Yes, sir.
2 plus minus 4, you get what?
Minus 2.
Minus 2 itself. Correct?
Minus 2. Yes, sir.
Now come for this. What is D of B previously? Minus 2.
Yes, sir.
D of B is minus 2, right? Previous value? Minus 2 plus
Minus
B to
1.
C is how much?
Minus 1.
How much you are getting? Is it minus 3?
Yes, sir.
Minus 3. Okay. What about this? Min of? Yeah, min of
0 plus 3.
0 plus 3, comma, D of C?
1 comma.
D of C previous value is 2. 2 plus 1. 2 plus previous value is 2.
Yes, sir.
2 plus 1, what you get? 3 itself. So what's the answer? Minus 2 minus 3. Yeah. So it is via C. Via C, it is minus 2 itself.
Yes, sir.
But via B,
Minus
via B minus 3. Now, and via A or via D, you get the same value, A comma 3 itself. Now you check, can you see there is a difference between previous iteration and this iteration? Which values changed?
B comma 1.
C values.
So now, since the values changed, this graph has negative cycle. This graph has what? Negative cycle. There is no shortest path for this algorithm. I mean, sorry, for this graph. There is no shortest path for this graph. So like this, even though the graph supports negative edges, the Bellman-Ford algorithm checks for negative cycle. If there is a negative cycle, this graph is not considered for communication. Okay? Understood, right?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts? So how do you check whether the graph has negative cycle or not? We have to compute n iterations. N iterations, n minus 1 iteration to find the shortest path, and the last iteration is to check for
Negative cycle.
negative cycle. If the previous iteration values and the computed values both are same, then the graph doesn't have negative cycle. If it is different, then the graph has negative cycle. So if I use this graph to communicate some information, what happens? B to C, that same information will go. Again, the B, again, it will come back here. C to B, B to C. C to B, B to C. Keep on looping. Waste of resources, isn't it? The data will not be transferred properly. It keep on looping. So we should avoid this kind of networks. Hope you have understood this, how we are finding the negative cycle. Any doubts, students? No, right?
So,
Yes. So what we have discussed in today's class? Bellman-Ford algorithm. So what is Bellman-Ford algorithm?
To check.
in single source to short.
Bellman-Ford algorithm is a single source shortest path algorithm which uses dynamic programming design technique. Okay, and it accepts what? It supports negative edges. It supports negative edges, and make sure that it also makes sure that the graph, it checks in the graph whether the graph has negative cycle or not. If the graph has negative cycle, there is no shortest path. If it doesn't have a negative cycle, that is, there is a shortest path for the graph. Understood, right? Yes. If you have doubts, you can ask now. So any doubts?
No, sir.
So now, please copy this graph and solve by considering 1 as a source. Students, everyone copy this graph. Is the graph is visible to you all?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, copy this graph. Janardhan sir? Janardhan sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, do you want to add something to it?
No, it's fine. Sir. No.
Right, sir.
And Geeta ma'am,
Sir?
ma'am, I have filled that work tracker.
Sir?
I have filled that work tracker.
Okay.
So in that subject, whenever you have handled, you have to indicate the topic and other details.
So I can't hear you actually.
Ma'am, Geeta ma'am?
Yes,
Geeta
sir.
ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, Geeta ma'am, sir is telling that we have to fill the work trackers.
Okay.
So,
I have
which are
filled
the-
all the meeting ID, everything I have filled till now.
Okay. We have to fill the topics, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Students finish copying this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So,
So where we'll use this Bellman-Ford algorithm is, see, die stars is used in link state routing protocol. Hope you have heard this word, link state routing protocol in DC. Have you heard this? Okay, so Dijkstra's in link state routing protocol, the Dijkstra's algorithm is used, whereas routing information protocol, that is RIP uses Bellman-Ford algorithm. Understood, right? What is the application of Bellman-Ford algorithm?
RIP.
What does it mean?
Yes.
RIP?
Routing information protocol. Routing information protocol.
Yes, sir.
So it is used in RIP in networking, that is routing information protocol.
Yes, sir.
So routing information
Protocol.
protocol. Okay. So whereas Dijkstra's link state routing protocol. Link state routing protocol, there the Dijkstra's algorithm is used. So next class we'll just discuss this algorithm and its time complexity. Janardhan sir? Janardhan sir?
Sir.